working on what we call a stealing step and a beams whipping strike. So we're going to put both of those together. Okay. So a stealing step is you can have one foot forward, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to shift our body forward. So we're going to take our forward foot and step a tiny little bit forward, shifting our body weight forward. It's almost like you're doing this. So here's a step. Shift forward, right? Having the hands up. So here we go. Shifting forward. Forward foot, backward follows. So here we go. Shift. And this is something you can practice, hands up. Practice around the room, okay? So you're going to pull in and shift. Pull in and shift. Pull in and shift. Now, once we have established that we're comfortable doing this, we can do it from a horse stance, right? So we step and pull over, step and pull over. And now, what we're going to be able to do is pull over, take our leg, put it behind you. Your heel is going to be going to where we're going. So we go a little step, this foot goes behind. So that you can see what it looks like. I'm going to come towards you. Little step, this foot goes behind. Still trying to face our opponent. So here we go. Little step, step behind. Right? Little step, step behind. Little step, step behind. Little step, step behind. Little step, step behind. Now we're going to incorporate our hands. So this is a whipping strike. We're going to whip, okay? So now we can go a little step, step behind, and whip. So we're going to strike. So little step and hit. So your foot and your hand, think of them as attached. They're going to go at the same time. Also, if you want to think of your foot coming behind, that can also be a kick. Okay? If you see that. Now, that can also be a kick as we do it together. Pop. Okay? So you can be kicking somebody's knee out, and you don't have to be in a horse stance in a fight situation. You could be standing straight. Okay? When I mean straight, I mean onto your opponent, one leg in front, one leg behind. So if we're here, we're going to step, right? So we'll opponent step towards them, and there's your hit. Okay? Or you can just step here. Right? So here's my opponent. Pop. What I want to do is I can also do a G, like if they punch it, I can block across and hit. So notice my hands are up. Both hands are going to turn here. This hand comes here, the reason this hand is here is because I want to protect. In case I do hit, maybe they block and punch at the same time. This hand is here to protect. So here we go. Pop. Pop. And you're going to do it around the room. Switch angles. Sometimes you can even step back and do it, right? So, and you might not be able to step behind, but you just want to get out of the way. Pop, okay? Even moving forward if you don't have time to put the foot, because you're not comfortable yet. So you can do just a beam. Pull away. Move in. Okay? When you get more comfortable, I suggest the beam with the step, because now we can unwind and hit with the other side. So that's a beam, beam. Hit, hit. So, hit, hit. Okay, that's something that you can develop. So going slow, we step here, we're going to unwind and turn it to here. And if you incorporate the hands, we have, like we're facing forward, little step, step towards them, that's your opponent. Turn, bend your knees. If you don't bend your knees, you're going to fall forward. Here's without bending your knees. If you stay tall, when you turn around, your balance is going to be off. Bending your knees will keep your balance. So here we go. A little step. Turn. Okay? So now we'll just do it here, right? Step. Hop. This side. Hop. Forward. Hop. Turning around. Going across the room. Move. Keeping your hands up. Keep them up. Do the other side. Don't just be limited to one side. You have to be a multitasker when you're in a real life situation. You can't think, oh, I have to go only on this side. Practice both sides. Here we go. Now you can also use this hand to block. So if somebody's coming in and if I can block, I will block. This hand's up, right? So I'm going to block and then step and strike. Or I can block this way. So you have a couple of options. You can block like this, or you can block like this. So if I'm here, there's my block, I can block here. Okay? Cross and block. This is a great drill to practice daily. See you tomorrow.